Hi, I'm John Barnes, and I'm going to show you around somewhere that's very dear to my heart, Wembley Stadium, home to some of football's greatest legends. Come on, I'll show you around. Well, England are settling in nicely. At times, when you go to a new stadium, as Arsenal found out the first year at their stadium, the Emirates Stadium, it takes a while for the players to get used to it, for the fans to get used to it. But with England, because everything has gone well on the pitch, not just on the pitch, off the pitch in terms of the support that the fans give them, the support that the media give them, it's a really positive atmosphere surrounding, the new Wembley. Well, this is where it all happens. This is what the fans want to see, the dressing room, and you can see the names of all the England players. This is where they are just before they go out, when they come, before they look on the pitch. This is probably the most nervous part before you actually go out and play, being in here. Not many people get to see this, but this is where the game can be won and lost. Well, my personal memories of playing at the new Wembley first, let's say, is I played here at the opening of it when we had a bit of a veterans match here, and the pitch is as big as ever. And just looking around the stadium now, and when someone showed me how high the old Wembley was, just above half as big as this. So it just really goes to show how big this actually is, because the old Wembley looked absolutely huge.
The stadium, we have to make them walk a bit now. So what they do is they go up this staircase here to the right.
For me, when you look at the old black and white films of what Wembley was, it seemed a million miles away. But Stanley Matthews, when he came and he won it at his age, for me was, what Wembley was all about. Obviously, I don't remember that because I wasn't around then. But looking back, and not until I came to England did I see the real history of Wembley.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for arriving here at Wembley Stadium. Hopefully you've had a nice sit down as well. Let me just introduce myself and the other guys that's going to be doing it. My name's Daniel. I'll be your tour guide today, taking you around. And this is my colleague Ainsley.
Well, I am really looking forward to the tour. Well, I think what people really want to see are the changing rooms. And of course, they would have changed from my day. I'm sure they have individual baths rather than one big bath. I prefer the old days, but that's a different story. The pitch, coming down onto the pitch. And the entrance coming up to Wembley and Wembley Way, because we know all the fans coming up Wembley Way, where you did have the Twin Towers, where you came walking under the Twin Towers, which now you have the arch going over. So that geographically is probably the same, but I think just being inside to see where the players get changed, and in fact I was just so excited, I was just in Capello's room. The coach of England's room, who happens to be Fabio Capello. I was in the coach's room where we got, so, things like that, just gives you an insight into what a football stadium is, and one as special as Wembley.